Hey y'all. Thanks so much for everybody that joined me today as I took my back country ride. I often do that. I just go and just drive. It's so peaceful out there and just drive the back roads. And sometimes I take a, just a slightly different route, and sometimes you find some fun stuff. But anyway, thanks for joining me and letting me know that I had some good what do you call it? Connection. What do you call it? Connection, huh? Whatever you call it. Y'all could hear me and you could see me. Anyway, I wanted to kind of share with you guys a little bit of what I did today. Remember how I'm always telling you guys y'all need to have a little bit of beans and rice tucked up away under your bed? Um, and so I'm always on the lookout for different things, for my little stockpile. And I I want to share with you what I found today. And for those who haven't did any type of prep work at all, it's not too late because I want to show you what I did today. And so if you're like a single person, there's so much that you can do. Anyway, everything that I found today is not super healthy, but as healthy as possible, because a lot of the stuff that everybody has tucked away, is like, beans and rice and um, you know, ramen noodles and stuff. I don't have no ramen noodles. Well, actually, I do have a few, just in case. It's gonna have to be real bad for me to eat some ramen noodles. Um, but most of the stuff is not good for you anyway. So that's how valuable it is to know how to grow your own food. So if you can kind of incorporate that, as quick as you can, get you some heirloom seeds and tuck them away in your little pack that you can stick under your bed. And that's what I'm suggesting to those, just in case, a natural disaster could happen or anything. So just have something on hand, tucked away in a little Rubbermaid keeper or something under your bed, out of sight, out of mind. But you have something, okay? So these are just some ideas, and I wanted to share just what I did today uh, with you guys today. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera over to show you. This was today's score. Let's see if I can remember how to. Yeah, you have to kind of make him bow, say da da. Have it bow. So this is what I found today, guys, and this is the grocery outlet store that I frequent a lot. And someone in the chat, actually a couple of people in chat mentioned that those places are hit and miss, and they are definitely hit and miss. But sometimes you can find some really good deals there. So I'm all, I go there at least once a week and just kind of, peruse the aisles and look for things specifically like this. So I want to share that with you guys. Say, for instance, this, we have lots. Let me go ahead and tell you about this. We have lots of these, beans and rice. Everybody's got the beans and rice and lentils. And this stuff, it does not go bad. You can just, you know, grab a few of these and put them in Rubbermaid keepers and just kind of stack them up in shoe boxes under your bed, out of sight, out of mind, but just in case you have some. And for long-term use, because this is not the proper way to store them, you can order these online, and you just put your beans in there and put an oxygen absorber in there and pull as much air out of there as you can. And there's these machines to where you can actually put like a little nozzle in there, and it'll help vacuum seal these bags for you. And you can order these easily, and that's just for long-term use. But for if you don't have power to be able to cook them beans and lentils, you need something that you can eat right now, and hopefully something that's pretty healthy for you, that's going to sustain you. And people like on a budget like I am, that can't afford to order the wonderful 25-year-old freeze-dried foods. And actually, I've had some of it, and it's absolutely delicious. But some of us on a fixed income, we can't, afford to invest in that, and we have to do what we can. So this is what we can do. Some of us, anyway. Again, this is not the healthiest option for you, but I'm always looking for stuff like this. Okay, so say for instance this is yeah, this is the veggie. It's a veggie bowl, and it has quinoa and brown rice and corn in it, and it's fully cooked already. And I'm sure it has preservatives in there that's not really good for us. But when you're in a situation that you're hungry, the preservatives kind of go out the way. So my thing is trying to find the healthiest options that I can find and afford to sustain me. Yeah. Anyway, so these are ready to go. And it even has like a little sauce thing that you can mix to it to give it some more flavor, whatever. But anyway, the price on there was 79 cents each. Actually, this is what I saw first. This one says $1.49 each for these. And then I saw these. I said, these are 79 cents. He said, wait a minute. So I went to talk. May I talk to the manager, please? So the manager, I explained to him that I would like to buy the whole case. I said, but hey, there's two different prices. Which is the correct price? So she went and checked, and this was the correct price. So I bought them all, of course, on the shelf. And I got all of those meals. And each one of these is what, 240 calories each? Yeah, stuff like that, and it's already ready to eat. You don't have to open it, with the can opener or anything. In case no power, you just open it and eat. I also found these items clearance at Wally World, and what it is it's tuna. It's tuna, and it's already cooked. You need a can opener for it. Pop it open and eat. You can even add it to your this and have a whole meal. And the calories. And again, this is to sustain you. So I was able to find these on clearance, and I think I paid 50 cents each for these. So keep your eye out for stuff like that, guys. This is another thing that I found too. And I know I'm talking a lot about meat after I said that I'm going to go on vegan, but this is emergency foods, and then I have family too that are not vegan. But I found these at a health food store, and these are organic as well, but it's chicken, and it's kind of like a I guess like a beef stick or whatever, but it's chicken, organic chicken, and it's 100% protein, for those who partake, of that. And it's easy to store. And if it's a little bit expired, so what? Hey, when you're hungry, you're going to eat whatever you can eat, okay? Is either eat this or go wrestle a possum. And then also, I'm always look on the lookout for things like this. I mean, this low sodium, but it's chili with no bean. I mean, it's chili with no beans, and it's lower sodium. But the thing is, it's already cooked. It's already prepared, and you could warm this up if you can make a fire, or you can use your Bunsen burners, or figure out make yourself like a rocket stove or something, or you could just eat this straight out of the container. Really. And there's 3 servings in here, and this would be easy to store. See how many meals you could store away? So for those of you who say that I don't have any room for all that, yes you do. Have your Rubbermaid keeper, slide it under your bed and put things in there like that. Again, here's like chicken breast, already cooked in a pouch. Open it up, add it to your quinoa or whatever other kind of vegetable you have. Or this is also very handy and a good source of energy for you. Also genetically non-GMO. And this is couscous. I love couscous too. Now this is not really healthy for you. guys, but in a situation to where you need something filling and that tastes good and easy, super easy as boiling water, this is absolutely delicious. And then you can go rustle up some mushrooms out in the woods, if you live in the woods, and put you some fresh herbs if you can find some fresh herbs. And actually, you should actually you should get some put you some herbs away too. I'm gonna do that as well, in my little smaller container. But anyway, this is something easy peasy to do. And again, these discount stores, you can find deals. See, like these non-GMO almonds. And even if the almonds are a little bit stale, it's okay. You roast these things, tastes good as new. And these were only $1.69. You couldn't buy these for $1.69 at the Walmart. So check out these discount stores. You know, you find deals like this. And don't forget comfort food. Thank you, Candy, for reminding me about that. Actually, I was going through reorganizing some things, and I found the stash. And it reminded me of my friend Candy, of making sure that you have a stash of things that are comforting to you. Because, you know, what if things, again, I'm not manifesting that, but what if things got to where you couldn't go to the Walmart and get your Swiss Miss or your whatever hot chocolate, and think about that. Just a nice hot cup of cocoa around your candle. Just in case. Anyway, thanks, Candy. Got you a private stash too, girl. And stuff like this as well. Too. This is I found this at the discount store as well. And what it is it's just maple glazed walnuts, and so it's something really sweet, you know. And it's just like a treat, you know. And it was cheap too, $2.49. So don't forget about stuff like that to add to your little stockpile. And then, oh, this is what I want to share with you too. I find these at the thrift store as well, and these are non-GMO, and it's either, you know, it's aloe vera juice or with coconut water or different things, and I love them. I love these things, but I can't afford to buy them. So when you go to the discount store, you can get them discounted, and I drink a lot of these when I can find them. And after I drink them, then I save the containers. And let me show you what I do with the containers. Let's see if okay, bend your knees. Let's see. How does she tell me to do that? Yeah, let me just turn her this way. Can you see? There you go. That's what I do with the empty bottles. I clean and disinfect them. Then, I fill them with water, and then slide the container right under my bed, so I have an emergency water supply right under my bed. And that holds a whole lot of water, you know, if you're one person, you know, for an emergency. Also, you need to also have on hand right now in your little bug out location, you know, in your house. Make sure that you have a medical kit, just a little small one. Any kind of medications that you think you might need for a few days, just tuck it away in one location. So if something does happen, you're like, oh, where's that? Where's this? Put a little small packet together in your house, an area to where everything is right where you need it. So you don't have to think or remember. You'll have someplace there. Also, water is critical. So I was talking about water. That's what I do. And also I buy like jugs of water and just push it away in little corners and everywhere, because you're going to need gallons of water. Again, if the toilet stops flushing, you're going to need a way to flush that toilet, and a gallon of water is going to be real handy to pour down and to send that on its way. So have some water there for yourself as well. Also, what I have on hand is I've gotten life straws for everyone in my family. This is in a crisis situation. If we had to go drink water out of a ditch or something like that, this would be a last resort. You pop this open and you just drink from whatever, and it filters the water. Also, a way to disinfect. You need to keep yourself clean as much as possible. So have, some of these tucked away, some antibacterial wipes, something to disinfect, and lighting sources as well. Matter of fact, this is one that I used when I was first moved out to the Ozarks, and I was living in a tent. I actually lived in a tent for 6 months, battling ticks and chiggers and squirrels. Oh my! But anyway, this was one of the lanterns that I kept at my bedside on my little cot in my tent. Anyway, this one is just with C batteries, but it was perfect, for what I needed, as my little night light. So if you ever see these, grab them, because I wish I could find some more of these because I like them so well. And then I also had battery operated ones like this one. This was my Big Daddy. I was like, I see you, Bigfoot. I had that one as well. That's one of the ones I used as well. And then I had this one. This is the crank style, to where you will always have battery power. Have light, as long as you keep cranking this thing up. And actually, this is one of the ones that I used, and when everything else was gone, this one always worked as long as I had the energy to crank it up. Yeah. So I recommend these as well, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, I had it hung up in my tent. Yeah. Yeah. So this one is a good one too, and also have some emergency candles around, and they're not ugly, because I don't like stuff just big junk everywhere. So, but you could even line these up and make them look really pretty. Put them all under Buddha, make him look make him look fancy. And these are like only $1 each at the dollar store. So these are real handy, and you can also, some type of way, if you needed to, set these up some type of way and put a little grill on the top of them, and cook warm up your quinoa bowl and your tuna fish. See, you got to think outside the box. Yeah, I think that's all I have for y'all today. Yeah, I think that's all I have for y'all. What I wanted to talk to you about today, and also those containers. Let me show y'all those containers one more time. Keep your eye out for deals like this too. You see those containers there? I scored 2 of them today. And it's perfect to store food like this, or preferably like beans or things that you don't want the rodents or bugs and things to get into, and it keeps it dry. Containers like that are a gem if you can find them. And what those were used for was some type of medication, and I looked up the medication, so it's safe for me to use because I used to take it. But anyway, I scored those today for super cheap. So keep your eye out for stuff like that, to store things away, and don't look too bad either. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to share with you. Thank you for joining me today on our little trip out in the woods. We're going to have to do that again sometime. That was fun. Anyway, keep your head on a swivel. No fear. No fear. Why? Because we are sovereign, free spirit beings. 0 fear. None. Nada. So keep your vibrations high. Stay in that love vibration. Love is the key for everything. Till next time, my babies, I'll see y'all later.